Hello everybody, my name is Zach, aka The Weather Gamer, bringing you the LDL off-season playoff match. This is quarterfinals. Your Chicago Charizards getting a rematch against the Frisky Finis. So, preface this, yes, this is post-com. Obviously, I mentioned it last week, I'm mentioning it this week. I got a little too salty, so post-com, because I'm not going to be that salty on videos anymore. The other thing is I knew my opponent's team before the game, and I messaged him and I said, hey, just so you're aware, you genned in a public server. I can see that. I know what 6 you were planning to bring. Because I would have felt bad if I'd beaten him knowing the 6 he was bringing. I also made changes to my team after knowing what 6 I thought he was going to bring. After I DM'd him. And I wish I hadn't made those changes. So, I did something nice while changing my team, and Karma's like, nah, I don't care, you did something nice, you're getting fucked. So, anywho, the main reason why I'm post-comming this is in the middle, or at the end of Game 2, I screamed about how I was so screwed over by the transaction rule and yada 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 and whatever. I could have just prepped better. So, but yeah. So I'm going to fast forward here. Davin. Sorry, I kept saying Dave in the previous video or something. It's Davin. Davin and I got connected. So he ended up changing his team slightly. He didn't bring Rotom. He brought the Regieleki instead. He didn't bring the Darmanitan. He brought the Glastrier. And he brought the rest that I had seen him gen. I had Iron Ball Virizion. This thing was supposed to be stupid slow. That way I could just pound in Trick Room and be faster than his Sceptile. I had Belted Drill. I had Shookaberry Cinderace to try and live a high horsepower. I had Choppleberry T-Tar. It was the same T-Tar set. Iron Defense, Body Press, no leftovers this time. Choppleberry instead. I had Wide Lens Dusknoir. And then I changed my Blastoise set. It was Iron Defense Body Press with Yawn, because I was going to use his own sleepy shenanigans against me, but when I saw that he wasn't bringing the Glastrier, I changed it to Offensive Blastoise. And then, yeah, he ended up bringing Glastrier. So I ended up going with Cinderace Virizion, thinking that was going to be my best lead versus a Swampert and Dusknoir lead, or Dusclopes lead in my mind. I brought Drill as the third, and Dusknoir as the fourth. Liepard Dusclops is the lead. Cinderace Virizion comes out. Now, I make a critical mistake on this one. And I wish I hadn't made this mistake. I wish I had done as intended. I Leaf Blade the Dusclops. That's the correct play. I wish I had and I had Max Lightning for Anti-Yawn. I wish I had Pyroballed the Dusclops. Because the Liepard's not going to be a problem here. The Liepard's going to trick me in a eject button is what's going to end up happening here, which is Clean Tech. But at the same time, if I had doubled Dusclops, I wouldn't be in the situation late game that I got myself into. And you'll see that. If I just doubled the Dusclops, I would have been fine. Because the Liepard was going down. There was no doubt about that. I was killing the Liepard. With Max Knuckle. The trick eject button was, you know, it's whatever. I would have lost my Gigantamax. But you see, I needed to double the Dusclops. Because the Dusclops Trick Room's here. And then the Hatterene's going to come in. And the Hatterene's going to be a massive problem for me, because there is no Confusion Clause, which apparently isn't a thing. I know that you can't use moves that only confuse, like Flatter and all that in some leagues, but yeah, I played this right into his hand. I allowed him to have his Trick Room. I also, by max knuckling, put myself into where the Hatterene was going to kill me. But it doesn't matter, because you're about to see the same shit that got me in trouble versus Thriller. I managed to avoid that the second time with Thriller, but Dave got me with it, or Davin got me with it here. Sorry, Davin. You'll see here in a second that, oh, look at me, Dusclopes Shadow Sneaks. Oh, look at me, I'm going to trigger a weakness policy. Oh, look at me, I am royally dead. Because he's going to attack into Cinderace and kill it, obviously. That's a super effective hit at +2. And this is where, had I had Lele instead of Drill, I probably would have led Lele Virizion. Lele would have Shadow Balled into the Dusclops, and Virizion would have Sacred Sworded the Liepard. And I would have been Spexed, and it would have tricked my Specs, but that wouldn't have mattered. I would have been able to still kill the Dusclops, or at least prevented Trick Room. Or if I hadn't prevented Trick Room, I would have had Psychic Terrain up, so the Dusclops couldn't have Shadow Sneaked the Hatterene and triggered its weakness policy. And then I Poltergeist the Hatterene, and I didn't even realize I'd done that. It didn't matter because he Nightshades, and then the Max Phantasm was going to kill me. So, even if I had Lele, what would have happened was Clops would have set it, it would have Nightshaded the Hatterene to trigger its weakness policy, and then it would have killed Lele. But Virizion could have Leaf Bladed, and it wouldn't have been confused. +1 Leaf Blade to Hatterene would have been very, very lethal to it. Would have done over 50%. And then the Nightshade would have done another 25%, so it would have put Hatterene super, super low. And then I would have had Cinderace still big without having to worry about the eject button on 2 turns of Hatterene gone already in the back. So I really, really screwed the pooch by changing my Lele out. I should have just kept Lele on the team, but yeah, it ends up, you know, I get Max Flared, obviously, because it's got Mystic Fire, it kills Excadrill. Virizion, you're about to see what Virizion at +1 does, I believe. I don't punch myself. I think I hit. Yeah, I snapped out. It does nearly half. So a Leaf Blade, a second Leaf Blade would have killed the Hatterene, because it would have killed Dusclops, and it would have killed, or Dusknoir, and it would have killed Lele. The Hatterene would have been forced to do that, allowing Virizion to attack the Hatterene twice, killing it after the Nightshade 25% that Hatterene would have taken. So, obviously I lose here. Very solidly lose this game. I just get absolutely decimated. And here I'm sitting, it's almost like if I had a stack Attacka. You know, if I had a stack Attacka on my team like I had originally wanted, because I lost to Trick Room to Davin early in the season, and I was like, oh, okay, my team is very susceptible to Trick Room. Yeah, I beat Thriller's Trick Room, but I'm very, very weak to Trick Room. My team is too fast. I need to slow it down. Gee, Stack Attacka and Klefki look real nice this game, don't they? Oh well. I will forever be fuming about that one. I probably won't ever let that go, knowing me. I'll still casually bring it up to Spartan from time to time and be like, so, I think I could have, you know, maybe made it deeper in playoffs if I wasn't fucked by your rules. And that's what I screamed. Like, I was in VC and NCL. I like to do these live and stream my screen, but I don't talk to anybody. But at the point when I knew that I was going to lose the second game, I unmuted and I just screamed. And this is why I fucking hate the transaction rules, because I just got fucked by, you know, playing my game early and then making my transactions after I realized that the game was... Or after I realized how weak my team was to this, because it took this match to show it to me, I was going to make transactions for the rest of the season. Nah, I can't do that. So, anyways, that's my little spiely boo on that. Yeah, I'm just being a sarcastic dick at this point. Dusclopes, Swampert, I don't remember what my lead was on this one. I think I led T-Tar... Yeah, I had the perfect counter lead. I led the T-Tar Parisian. I wish I'd been Sandstream. I wish I had doubled into Dusclops here because I let the frickin' Dusclops set Trick Room again. Had I just Leaf Blade crunched and dealt with the Yawn, I would have been fine. But no, my dumb shit brain was like, Swampert's here, I gotta kill Swampert, it yawned me. It put me to sleep. I don't want to go to sleep because then I get screwed. I gotta stay awake, I gotta kill Swamp. My brain just zeroed in on that Swampert. That Swampert's gotta die. My brain just... Ooh, I fucked myself on that one. Because that was Leaf Blade range, potentially. Well, it was Leaf Blade range. Because of the defense drop, it was Leaf Blade range, and I was like, okay. I would have killed the Dusclops based on the damage in the previous game. And he didn't even yawn me. And I let him have his Trick Room. Had I just killed the Dusclops here, I think I win Game 2. I think I would have won Game 2 if Dusclops had gone down. I'm so mad that I did not get rid of the Dusclops. I'm super mad that I'm not Sandstream here either. Because if I was Sandstream, I would have had my Spadef boost too, and could have tanked hits from the Hatterene. And I ignore the Dusclops again! I just, at this point, I zero in on the Hatterene, and I'm like, Hatterene's gonna go burr. I need to kill Hatterene. Not even thinking about killing Dusclops. I'm like, I should kill Dusclops. I should have killed Dusclops the first game. I didn't learn. I should have killed Dusclops the second game, but I was so fuming and salty after having lost the previous... Because the mindset I was in going into this game is I'm going to lose. I haven't beat... Thriller was the only playoff coach I beat. And Thriller got into playoffs by the skin of his teeth. So it's like, of all the playoff coaches I played, I only beat one. I lost to the other two. So I was thinking, I probably am only in playoffs because I played the weaker coaches this season. And, you know, that's where I got in my own damn head and was thinking about that. And wasn't thinking about this. So I was already, you know, I predetermined I was going to lose this game. And in reality, I hadn't lost this game if I just thought about it a little more. If I just killed the Dusclops, it's not +2. I would have been fine. I just... And then I punched myself in confusion just to add insult to injury. I was like, yeah, great. We're just gonna keep doing the same shit over and over again, aren't we? I think I poltergeist the Hatterene again, not thinking about it. I Leaf Blade the Dusclaw. No, I Leaf Blade the Hatterene, because I was like, Hatterene guy would go. Then I poltergeist it, didn't I? I did. I'm such a freaking moron. I was so angry that I couldn't even tell that I had done that, and he's gonna target Dusknoir anyways. Because he knows Dusknoir can be a problem for Hatterene, so he's gonna take it out anyways. And he didn't know if I was sashed or not. He had not seen my item. So I don't think he knew if I was sashed or not, which is why he went for that. I did snap out of confusion. Leaf Blade did a good chunk to Hatterene. Blastoise is going to come in. I was Aurus for Dark Pulse Yawn. I'm going to lose... No, I don't lose the... He targets Blastoise. That's what he does. Is this where I decided... Nope. I didn't kill him. I had a moment where I was like, I'm going to Dark Pulse. No, I'm going to max Guard because his Hatterene shrinks after this turn. But my dumb shit brain, I didn't, you know... This is where I screamed. Like, right before this, I brought in Blastoise, I screamed. But my dumb shit brain was like, yeah, I'm gonna keep attacking. If I just attacked the Dusclops. Oh man, watching this back, like, I'm not salty about it. I'm just laughing. Like, if I had my face camera on, you'd see I'm just smiling at my own stupidity. Like, I can see exactly how I could have won this game had I just thought about it a little more. But I let my own damn temper get the better of me. But yeah, I mean, I max guarded here. It was the right play. I knew that he only had one more turn of G-Max. The problem was is I needed 3 turns of G-Max to win this game, and I didn't have it. I think Trick Room also came up on this turn. No, there was one more turn of Trick Room. Yeah. Leaf Blade hat. This time, yeah, I maxed Darkness the Dusk. Why did I not attack the Dusclops? Ever! Why did I not attack that Dusclops? Trick Room was coming up. Oh, and I didn't even kill Hatterene, too. That was the thing, which allowed Dusclops to set Trick Room again. Yeah, if I just killed the Dusclops there with Max Darkness, then Hatterene's defense falls, and I kill Hatterene the next turn. Wow, I am just dumb. I'm just super, super dumb. I actually could have 1v3'd this. Because if I kill the Dusclops... Yeah, because he went to go set Trick Room again. Yeah, if I killed the Dusclops last turn, I kill the Hatterene with Dark Pulse this turn. I don't have Cannon Clade up, but that doesn't matter because Cannon Clade only affects the Mons that are on the field. So the Mon that was coming in wouldn't have mattered. I would not have taken the Dazzling Gleam damage there. And it'd be the same. It'd be Hat down, and it would be Dusknoir down, and I'd still have all that HP from the Dazzling Gleam I just took. And that was... How much did I take from that Dazzling Gleam? I might have actually screwed myself by not attacking the Dusclops. I now know what the title of this video is. Attack the Dusclops, dumb shit. Well, I wouldn't say dumb shit, but... I should have attacked the Dusclops last turn. I gotta back up 10 seconds. I was at least 166. I missed it. Slow-mo. Slow motion time. Ah, damn it. I missed it again. I went down to 67. I was at I think I was at 236. Down to 67. So I lost 190 HP. to that Dazzling Gleam. Well, it doesn't matter. I would have been at 236. So I would have been at 180... Or 118 HP against the Glastrier. I would have been over half. Glastrier couldn't kill me with Icicle Crash. It had to hit 2 Icicle Crashes to kill me, and I outsped. I think Aura Sphere into Hydro Cannon would have killed Glastrier. If I remember correctly, I think Aura Sphere into Hydro Cannon, because I was modest. Or I would have been able to yawn. I would have lived 2, I could have yawned, put him to sleep, and then just Aura Sphered him down 2 turns. Yeah, that's what would have happened. I would have had enough HP to yawn him. High Horsepower kills me, but I would have lived High Horsepower from almost full. I would have lived 2 High Horsepower, yeah. I almost pulled that back had I just killed the Dusclopes, and then obviously I'm going to end it really fast because I'm super, super salty, so there it is. So yeah, unfortunately our season came to a grinding thud. I lost 3 of my last 4 games, after winning 3 of my first 4, but oh well. That's how the off-season ended. Tune in next week, I'll go over the recap of the season, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time.